ArsenalFanTV, Graham. I know I love you when it comes to tactics. Tactically, what were we doing in that first half?
Well, I think we made 2 tweaks to the team today that seemed to unsettle the side, Robbie. First of all, moving Ramsey out of the centre mid position out wide right, where Ramsey doesn't like playing. That certainly didn't. He didn't look comfortable in that position. And also the movement of Mustafi out to the right. One of the successes at Chelsea of the 3 at the back was Mustafi in the middle and Koscielny on the right. Mustafi's brilliant organising, Koscielny with his pace in behind. One of the successes at Chelsea was Ramsey driving on from midfield with the 2 number 8s moving back in to give us greater protection. But that didn't happen tonight, and I thought that we didn't start fluently. When you play West Bromwich Albion, they came with a 5-3-2 shape. They came obviously to make it difficult for us, and what you need to do, you need to move the ball fluently, you need to move the ball quickly, and we didn't do that tonight, and as a result of that, in that first half we started poorly. The key incident early on, and this shows really why Mustafi should not be playing out wide right. One of Mustafi's great faults is that basically he goes to ground too easy. Now when he went to ground, obviously he took Rodriguez out. Now Rodriguez made the decision for the referee tonight by getting up. I think there's no doubt about it. Had he stayed down, the referee, I thought he was slightly obscured by Koscielny, but still would have given a penalty. But I think Rodriguez made that decision easy for the referee. And I think the other thing that happened in that play is that when Rodriguez got up and had the shot, I don't know if you noticed, but Cech tipped that onto the post.
Yeah.
It was an outstanding save by Cech. Now, when it then came back out, they had another opportunity to put in the net. Livermore following up, missed an open goal. So I think the referee, when he'd given the 2 bits of advantage to them, wasn't going to then pull it back. They had the other chance where Monreal got it off the line, and that's only because the midfielder, I forget who it was now, had the header towards goal. Had he got any sort of decent connection on that, they would have scored. So clearly in the first half they had less than 100 passes, they had less than 35% possession, and they should have been ahead at half time. One of the problems we got in the side tonight is the shape of the team. I think, looking at it tonight from where I was, we weren't making the best of the wing backs, right? And one of the reasons is that obviously Sanchez and Kolasinac are still getting that understanding going on the left hand side. Sanchez wants to come inside.
He comes inside every time. There's no width.
There's no width, because what he should be doing is he should be moving the ball out wide to Kolasinac and combining. Now on the other side, with Ramsey literally moving across the pitch all the time, Bellerin was not getting the advantage of Ramsey. If Ozil had been on that side, Ozil would have been pulling someone out of shape, and then Bellerin would have been able to get forward and make something on the right hand side. So we didn't have that tonight because we didn't have the players again in the right position. I think I never realised how much I missed Mesut Ozil until tonight. Now, and that was the sort of game where Ozil would have pulled the strings. Now you and DT did one of your Blazing Gun podcasts, and what I will say first of all, Ramsey going out of shape in the second half led to us getting the penalty, because had he not turned up on the left hand side where he should have been on the right, he would not have got the foul for the penalty. And Lacazette, predatory in the first half, putting away the header, and then is clinical with the penalty right in the corner. But Ozil for me creates. Now what we haven't got in the team at the moment, we haven't got someone in midfield who can drive forward and create that space by taking someone on and creating space. Now what Ozil does, Ozil hasn't got the sort of power and speed to get past players, but what Ozil's very good at, he sees things on a football pitch that no one else does. He does things on a football pitch that no one else does. And I think when you look back at the history of Arsenal, we've had 3 midfield eras at Arsenal. We had the Vieira era, we had the Fabregas era, and we've now got the Ozil era. Now it's obvious Ozil and Sanchez are in their last year of their contracts and are playing out time. Sanchez, I know he's committed tonight, but I agree with Mo. I think there are times tonight when he's showboating, and although I'm not doubting his commitment, there are times when I think he should be doing things for the team play rather than himself. But one of the things we've missed with Ozil, I think, when you look back on it, we had a great chance when Ozil came to the club in 2014 of actually building the team around Ozil. Now, Wenger's great success as a manager was Vieira and Petit, 2 physical midfielders. How great would he have, if he had Henry up front, Ozil, Petit and Vieira in central midfield, how great would he have been?
Listen, I say this all the time about Ozil.
He would have been revered.
That's the big fault. Yeah. We don't have 2 holding players behind him.
He would have been revered in much the same way as Bergkamp is. But obviously Wenger hasn't done that, and I think for me the shape that suits Mesut Ozil, I love to watch a football team that plays like a Christmas tree formation, and that is a 4-3-2-1. What you have is you have 4 at the back, and you have 2 physical holding midfielders, then you have a third midfielder like a connector who runs forward to support the attack. Now if you had Sanchez on one side, you had Ozil on the other, drifting, Ozil coming out wide centrally to take the ball, how great would that have been? I think he had a great chance. Now 2015 will go down as the opportunity missed. We had Ozil the first year, he won the FA Cup against Hull City. Then Sanchez came the second season and we beat Aston Villa. He had back-to-back cup wins, right? And then we went into that third season, 2015. That was the opportunity where Wenger gone out and dressed the spine of the team, got a quality centre-half, 2 physical, imposing central midfielders that was given Ozil the platform to be what he could have become. Ozil would have been, we would be putting up there with Bergkamp in my opinion, but he didn't do that. And the result of that, I think, because we had not competed for the Premier League. We haven't competed for the Premier League since 2008, Robbie. And as a result of that, I think that is the reason why Sanchez and Ozil are going. So I think it's a missed opportunity. 2015, he only signed Czech, didn't he? He should have strengthened the team then. Just before I go, one of the great things about coming on ArsenalFanTV for me, I don't come on here for fame or anything. I come on here to engage with Arsenal fans. I've been overwhelmed by a lot of the comments I get in the comment section of your videos, and also tweet me, Graham B195. I've got lots of Arsenal fans all around the world in contact with me, and I love that. And I just want to give a shout out to 2 in Jamaica, Charles and Romaine, I think they are, who have been constantly direct messaging me from Jamaica, and all around the world. I've got gunners all over the world. And one of the great things that you've done for me on Arsenal Fan TV, you've connected us with Arsenal fans all over the globe, and I'm grateful for that, Robbie.